4P's episode 61. This is a response to the response to the response of the response to the State of the Union. This week we celebrate the Lunar New Year, or the Chinese New Year. My kids are actually, they were off from school yesterday. But it gives us a chance to get yet another fresh start and blank slate to make things right, to make things better. It's the year of the pig. And if you look back at other famous people, influential people born in previous pig years, Ernest Hemingway, Alfred Hitchcock, Amy Winehouse, Ronald Reagan, Henry VIII, Lucille Ball, Chiang Kai-shek. These people all have one thing in common. They're all dead. If you're anything like me, you don't pick up your phone unless you know who's calling. Caller ID may be the single biggest advancement in telephone communication technology since the rotary phone. But that doesn't stop the incessant amount of calls I get each week during business hours that I let go to voicemail because I don't recognize the number. And the content in those voicemails, almost always messages in Mandarin. I don't understand them. I typically hear like JP Morgan Chase somehow involved in them and other things, but I immediately delete them and I don't even listen to them now. So who knows what they include. So here's my practical advice. If we all just stop using our mobile phones as actual phones, like don't pick up any calls, then these scammers will stop bombarding us. I'm not sure what they're even trying to accomplish by calling us. Is it phishing or viruses or hacking? I don't even know. Yes, I may occasionally now miss a call from the pharmacy telling me that my automated refill for my allergy medicine is now ready to be picked up, but I'm not missing much else. So if you need me, text me or email me or record an Instagram TV video message for me and just tag me. Speaking of foreign languages, I actually have begun learning a new language. I'm now on day 9 or 10 of French lessons using an app on my phone called Duolingo. I spend maybe 15, 30 minutes a day, sometimes in the morning, sometimes at night, just practicing and getting the basics down. There's pronunciation, you record things, you can have conversations. It's actually awesome. I've learned a lot. And as someone who thought he was probably too old to learn a new language, merci, Duolingo. We're now 3 days after the game, so let's make this the last word about Super Bowl ads. Sure, we know the game was a defensive snooze fest, and everyone outside of New England is probably tired of seeing the Patriots win again. But for those who were more interested in the ads, which is many of you, we were also mostly underwhelmed. And here's the reason. There was nothing innovative or memorable about them. Sure, lots of ads about robots and in-home voice devices and celebrity cameos, but I was underwhelmed by a lack of integrated or digital calls to action, things that connected people and drove them to their phones or offline. Lots of message jamming and awareness plays, but they fell short of really cutting through. Too much brand-splaining and not enough creative investment in building a relationship with consumers. Some did take risks, sure, and many of them actually missed the mark. I liked Microsoft, I liked the T-Mobile spots, Google. They were the only ones that I even remember 3 days later that stuck to what I consider to be their brand purpose. I didn't get Bud Light. I don't even remember what Coke's ad was. It was so early in the game and blah. Brands are confusing loyalty with exclusivity now. It's becoming this bad trend. Customers can still be loyal, but no longer have to be exclusive in a relationship with you. Customers can still engage with you in relevant ways, but not only buy your product. So the goal here now should be to be purposeful and efficient in your marketing. And that may mean don't advertise on television during the Super Bowl. Last and least, political. Last night was President Trump's second State of the Union address, and it was the first message to Congress that I haven't watched a president give live in, 20, 25 years. And besides not wanting to give an additional rating point in my household, I can't justify supporting giving this dude a national platform for lying. So until he can be fact-checked in real time by independent journalists or research experts, I'm done watching him live. I read the script in advance, I saw the recaps, I read the commentary afterward, and it's clear that he is the least prepared to handle the issues president in at least my lifetime. So instead of watching, which was never how our nation's founders intended us to watch it, live on television, certainly not, I read stories with my kids, I did a Spanish lesson with my son, and then after the fact, I took a page out of James Madison's playbook, and I read the comments on Twitter. Also worth noting, baseball spring training starts next week.